See ya. We're live. Are we live, lady?
Yes.
Oh man, we're pulling the step, you guys, so you guys can get a good look at it. And hey, Jonathan, let Ladybug up over here real quick. Come up here so when oh, he's got to pull it. Never mind.
Yeah.
We got to get a good angle to show him, so you might have to go in that corner. No, it's okay.
Well, I show right here.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I always tell you what to do. Just tell me to shut up, like your sister does. I don't mean to tell you your job.
Oh.
Well, Milton's patching that corner. We got a little chip off that corner first time when we pulled the form. So he's got some cream and he's patching it. The corner right there. It had a little, not a chip, almost like a, it fell off. I don't know. It's all a timing issue. Check out the sidewalk. So he's got floating step. He's got the porch. He's got the big one that wraps around, and then this one. So he's got a floating step that away to the driveway, and then 3 coming out, and then the walkway. He's got a nice big wide walkway. If you guys check out the demo, you'll see the what it looked like prior. It was like a 3-foot sidewalk, and they had these funky round concrete steps with a brick around it, with a brick ribbon around it. So he's patching that now, and then we're gonna pull this, which I wanted to show everybody, so they could get a good look.
Oh, here's Taylor.
Oh, it's McFly.
McFly.
McFly's out. Pull it, baby. He's pulling them, so give him a good view. We'll hang on the live for a few, lady. Oh, I gotta put all my stuff away. God dang. I didn't put the hose away yet. Oh my God, because these guys had my shovel. And the clamps are welded. Whoa. Look at that lady. I had to wet my hair because I'm sweating so bad. It's 80 degrees out here. So that's what you guys boys get. Should I put my hose away? Where's my shovel? Oh, it's over there. You need me, lady? I gotta pop my clamps open with this shovel and put this shit away. I think it's coffee time, lady.
Okay.
Or do you want to go to? You want to wait till we get to your house?
Yeah, we can wait.
I couldn't believe that guy called me at 6 in the morning. And I go, bro, it's 6 in the morning. Are you out of your mind? That guy who showed up here.
Yeah.
He wanted the floating steps, but I just gave it to Javier. I gave the job to Javier.
Yeah.
He can hit some Christmas bonus. I'm chilling. I just want to go bike riding, hit a couple of movies, go down to the beach. It's going to rain next week out here, which is whatever, you know. Even when it rains, it's, 60.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting this hose away. I forgot to do it. Now I'm burned out.
McFly.
Just from that dickhead or that guy. Okay.
How was
So we
your
got two
finals?
25-footers to put away, and I'm complaining. So I had the commercial meeting yesterday with that. Oh God, this clamp is no wonder why Romeo couldn't get this thing off. Oh, crap! Oh my God, that is the most stuck clamp I've ever seen in my life. Oh, dude, tricks of the trades here, my boy. Oh God, this thing. I gotta quit cussing on these two. I'm just not used to the camera, you guys. I'm in the live with the mic on me. We're always talking crap, me and my friends. It's just friendly banter, you know. And if we talk crap about anyone else, it's just, oh my God, competition. It's nothing personal. We talk shit in Kelly. Everybody does. It's like normal conversation, even to your best friends. Oh, that's why that thing's jammed. Baby needs a little WD-40. So we pumped just about 4 yards today. We had a big one, right, boys? But it doesn't matter how big the pour is. When it's just technical, it's big money.
So we could set it on top of.
And some other guy showed up today, the guy who woke me up, and
we put foam underneath
he's going to do floating at his house. Somebody poured it, and he's going to tear it out, and Javier's going to do it.
We'll take the 4x4 out today.
He's been slow. He's got 4 kids, 4 girls for the hobby, Javier.
So that the
guy does
And it
anything for
doesn't
me, so
fall
here you
or
go.
anything.
It's gift wrap, bro. It's a $5,000 Christmas gift. Profit.
Christmas
2.5
plans.
days.
Just
But you have to share
going
the
with
wealth.
family. There's
You don't
a
just keep making
nice
shitloads of
area
money and
with
buying new
a
stuff,
lot of Christmas
going on
lights.
trips, and your guys are struggling, then Christmas comes, and you want them to buy their family good stuff and be able to take a vacation and do what they do also. What happened, lady? It all comes around. It doesn't, it's just paper money. It's just nothing.
When are you gonna do the Easy Money tour?
Easy money? I should do it, dude. But I'll do it in my own neck of the woods and help the vendors that are local right here. It's like going to a different country to adopt a kid. There's a lot of kids here you can adopt, right? You don't need to drive around like a jackass. I'll do an easy money tour and then I'll wing on over to London and jam with the Stones. Right? I'm going to Colombia. Are you going with me? But yeah, there's plenty of vendors around here you can help. You don't need to leave your area. That's like, oh, I'm going to go to Africa to adopt a kid. There's plenty of kids here. You know, you don't have to make a big farce of production about stuff and what a great person you are. You can do it right in your own backyard where it's tangible. They're right there. It's just not one time and help somebody out and then they're on their own. Sometimes they need more of a push, right? Okay, so these clamps. Oh my God, dude. This bucket. Oh my God. Okay, we got it. This new system in the back of my truck I really like with my hoses and all my stuff. I really like it. I'm just trying to get the bucket on. Sorry about the noise. I got 2 hoses to put away. 1 reducer, and I think that's it. What do you boys think of this day? I'm done today. Ladybug is going to come by here tomorrow and film the wet it down. You know how we let the water run off and all that for the ambiance of the video. It's just an extra caveat to make it look good. But like I'm saying, these people on YouTube and I'm going on tour and stuff. I mean, you could give a donkey too much attention, it thinks it's a lion, and it's just a donkey. You know what I mean? And sometimes they have to figure it out on their own. But people are delusional by, oh, I have this many subs, or you know,
the owner
all
has
these sponsors.
dogs,
They're full of shit. Let me tell you. It's just people can't get attention with their presence, you know, and you want to be real, just what you do, like I do. People just, oh, I know you are what you show, and that's what I am. It's the way I've always been. I didn't change nothing. I'm not looking to be famous or rich. I just want to live the life I live, and I'm a billionaire 10 times over the way I live because I do the same stuff as when I was a kid. I go to Angel Stadium, Dodger Stadium, same stuff. Bike ride, hit waves. Now I hang out with my girls more than anything, but and my friends. So I'm gonna hit Colombia, and then if I get a place over there, a lot of my friends will want to go with me. You know. Romeo put this hook on this way. I couldn't believe it. It was so much better than the way I've done it for 20-something years. Shout out Romeo. No. Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, that's sweet. Look, Romeo put the hook this way.
Yeah.
I was putting it the other way. I'm still stunned. Okay. Last toes? Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do that, Buggy.
Yes. Thank
Hope you guys
McFly.
enjoy the lives. We like doing them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do the voiceover
Yes,
next
we're
week.
in Whittier.
Where's my hammer, Milton? Where's my hammer?
I don't know.
Javier bought it. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to lose my shit. My stuff, excuse me. Oh. So the relay on my remote's going out. It went out today and I wiggled it and it worked again. I gotta go get a new relay. It's just the way it is, boys. 80-degree day in Cali. How rich is that? You go swimming, you can go bike riding on the beach, you can go eat lunch with your girlfriend or have a picnic and go for a walk, go to Balboa Island, take the ferry across, go eat at those cool restaurants on the island. It's unreal. I mean, there's so many things you can do. And this is a year-round thing. People don't understand this place, especially that haven't been here. They have no idea. And I've been to a bunch of other states, and I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm out of here as quick as I can get there, and everyone laughs because I'm like a full fish out of water in those kind of places. Especially the weather. I have to have perfect weather. It's almost like tailor-made for yourself, you know what I mean? It's always perfect. It's like my jobs. Oh, what up, Buggy?
Did you ever used to do concrete finishing on your own before?
No. Pumping, demoing. I was only a service. Okay, I'm folding this carpet up that I use. You guys saw. It's awesome. I love it. Best idea. I saw this pumper in San Diego. You guys see my video? He had this setup, and I'm like, dude, because there's so much oil and leaves and stuff in the back of my truck, and it gets so dirty from just everything. So parking by a tree and all the dirt in it, it's crazy. And then I saw this thing he bought, and carpet indoor. Ow, God! I almost fell. Indoor, outdoor, and in Home Depot. I'm like, dude, bingo, bingo, bongo. I'm buying that. So I'm wrapping it up right now. So if the truck sits in the sun, like I said before, I'm parked right by the ocean. My shit just gets moisture, fog, you know, my hose gets sun beat, salt air, kills a lot of stuff. I'm sure it's like the guys in the Midwest and East Coast in the winters, the harsh winters, and the salt on the ground probably jacks their stuff up. We got it in the air here. They can probably relate to it, I'm sure. What am I gonna do over here? Okay. But yeah, we got it in the air where I live. It'll rot it out so fast. So the winter with those harsh, cold winters, I think the salt on the ground disintegrates their cars and equipment. Here it's in the air. But the stuff lasts long. Like my truck's 05 with no body rot. A lot of things vehicles don't get cancer and body rot here either, so. But it was wreaking havoc on my hose for some reason. It just started cracking. You know, the rubber starts to get so dry and it just starts cracking. Oh, God. And once it starts cracking and it folds in your hand, it's done. Party's over. You gotta buy a new hose. And the prices of the hose now is just craziest shit I ever saw. But it is what it is. And you can't pump without concrete pumping hose. So I guess that's another monopoly like gas and everything else, right? I'm zip tying this down. Everything's done. I'm gonna drop my pump in the morning. I'm gonna go to the kids, have dinner with my kids today in Brea. I live in Huntington. So I'll just drive over there with the pump, hang out, have dinner with the family, and then go back to Huntington about 8 tonight, which is cool. I'm throwing all the extra reducers and all that in my truck. Sorry about the noise. Oh. And that'll do it, boys. How's that for a day? I'm tired today. Some of these guys in the pace they go is just unbelievable. The endurance these guys have, they're like the stamina of a bull. That work, I mean, do all this work and then put videos up, it's crazy. I mean, that's a lot of work. You gotta respect that. My God. I don't want this thing to hit my window. Yeah, you gotta respect that. I can't keep that pace. I'm one of those guys that need to sleep 7, 8 hours, or I'm shot. Bro woke me up at 6 in the morning. I'm like, dude, bro, it's 6 in
Oh
the morning.
yeah,
Are you out of
doing
your
the live
mind?
and the long form video.
But Javier got the job, so he showed up here, and I just handed it off to him. Oh, I'll go. So my remote needs a relay. Will you guys have a relay for me?
Oh yeah.
That's a wrap for me. And after we finish the showing you guys what the floaters look like being stripped, I'll be on my way. What up, bro? We didn't have all the YouTubers and all my friends and people over today. A small pour. I'm all paid out. I just got to pay Milton and Jonathan. And I'm done. Where's my hat? What? Dude, I lose stuff like nobody. I'm going to hire someone to follow me to keep an eye on my keys, my phone, my hat, and something else. I don't know. This bag I carry with all the money that I lose all the time. Shout out Frank Amador, Blue Lizard. He was with me when I lost the bag. Frankie actually lost it. He said it. No, I handed it to him. What up, Frank? Dude, I lost my hat. Oh my God. How do you do that?
On the side.
Okay, I give up. Hey, Ladybug. Ladybug, where's my hat? I can't find it. Where? Oh, I gotta get the
Right
foam
here.
and the spray glue. Oh, there it is. Oh, thanks. Well, I just threw it on the grass on the front yard.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I gotta take the foam back and spray glue, babe.
What's the name of the store that sells the Susan breakers?
It's his name is Max in Victorville. It's American Alliance. He's in Victorville. His name's Max. His name is American Alliance is his business name. He's got new and used. That dude's always crack-lacking. He's a hustler. He's funny. He's a hustler. Maxie boy's cracking. I can't go near him because every time I do, I want to buy more breakers. So I stay away from him. I love buying stuff like that. I mean, dude, you guys have no idea. I had a problem at one point. I just want to buy shit. And like people are like, dude, why do you have 1,500 feet of hose at your yard? I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I just like buying hose. What do I say? I mean, what do you say to that? There's no good explanation. I would buy Bobcats. I'd buy a pump that would sit, and I'd run the other ones, and I'd be like, oh. One time I need it, and I go, see, this is why, I could justify why I did it, but I had to stop doing that stuff. Especially when I lost everything, because I lost 80 or 90% of my fleet of what I had. I was left with the junk. In the beginning of my videos, you guys can see, I had really nice stuff prior to that. That was the worst of the worst that I just held on to because I got the most money out of the other stuff. And I knew it'd take me a little while to build a bankroll again and rebuild it. Oh yeah, look at those steps. That was badass. We'll get the water on. Driveway just pure and beautiful. Dang. Everyone turns out different, these jobs, and some of them just have a lot to do with the mud, and this mud was sweet, and it just came out really good.
Oh yeah, McFly. I'm gonna get in another battery. Really
What, babe? What?
I need a battery.
Oh. All right.
Let me sit you guys down,
I
actually.
wanted to show that being done.
Hey.
And the 4x4. Did you explain the 4x4, Ladybug?
What?
Did you show them the 4x4 and let them know we pull it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Milton, that second step has a little on the edge.
Mhm.
It's a little. If you look from the street right here, it's got a little hump. Right here, it's got a little hump. You can see from the street. You better hit it, Milton. Yeah. Just so you know, if you guys stand down here and look, you can see it.
Now I'm on my second.
Yeah.
This one lost
No big deal.
almost the whole job.
You want me to grab the live lady?
No, it's okay.
Oh.
Or do you want to?
Yeah. Oh, you're putting a new battery in it now?
In my camera.
Oh, in the camera. Oh, I'll do the live, dude. We got it on the gimbal, bro. There's the edging. I'll show you the driveway. See the 4x4 right here? And then we use that underneath. See on the second step with the foam underneath, so we can pull that 1x2 out from underneath, and it slides out on the foam, on the expansion foam. If you put the wood on there, it's a bitch to get out. So we spray glue foam on the overlapping steps of every other. Because the first and the third you pour first, then you pour the second.
You're showing yourself.
Oh God, sorry. Jesus Christ.
I already explained it anyways.
All right, whatever. I need a coffee, lady.
Yeah.
See how my kids treat me?
How long will the concrete be
What?
till it's done?
Oh, they got about, there. It's going off. How many more passes, Milton? Dos Mas pass or one? One more. So they got about 20, 30 minutes and then brooming it. And then they're done. As soon as they broom it, we're out. They got one more pass. Did you show the driveway good, lady?
Yep.
There's a Lysol. The guy actually brought Lysol for the porta potty. I go in the house generally. I can't take that. I'll vomit. Oh man, they don't need the sand. We got a sandbag right here, bro. A full bag of sand. This is great up on my hose. I love the sandbag. You got to put sand under the 4x4. So you just grab the bags of sand from Home Depot. What's it called? It's called play sand. Play sand. So evidently it's for a sandbox. West Coast crushing these lives. So really appreciate you guys tuning in to all of them. And subscribers, whatever it's worth, I'm not sure. It seems like the views is really good and customer base. Appreciate everybody subscribing, watching, everything. If you guys have any questions, just write it in and Ladybug will relay it and I'll answer it.
How do the finishers know how many passes?
We do 3 no matter what. It's all stages. Like the first stage is a bull float, and it lets the water come up to the top, the bleed water. Then when the bleed water goes away, you can seal it, and you could funny trawl it from the outside, because if you get on top of it, you'll sink. And then the next stage is what they're doing by hand, skating it, they call it, 3 times. 1, 2, perfecting everything as you go. The joints need to be hit 3 times by hand after they cut them. So as they do each pass, they have a joiner on them to run it through and clean it up. So that's why the joints we do and everything looks so perfect. We can do it in a timely manner because we're so far ahead of it. We can do all the stages and steel trowel it and then just have time to broom it. You know, we'll bull float it, maybe run a mag on it, whatever, and then steel trowel it, seal it in, and then 3 times by hand with the best guys that do this 6 days a week. That's why it's so perfected and no one can keep up with it. Any other state, they can't put this kind of product out. They don't use steel trowels because they've been told. They don't ask why. You always want to ask why. Why don't you? And then decipher the answer they give you. I don't question them. I just think about it and I say, oh, well, why? I ask why about everything. And if they say, this is why, and then I'll think about it, whatever, and I'll look and I'll say, oh, no, that's BS. You have to be an independent thinker. We can't steel trowel. We use Georgia buggies. I mean, we do this. I mean, it gets to a point of stupidity, and they're never going to advance. And they don't have to where they're at because nobody knows. So even if you do and put all this into it, I don't know if people would recognize it. You know, here they do. Some dude had floating steps poured, and he's going to tear them out and have me redo them. Or Javier now. I'm out, but I gave it to Javier, so you tell me.
Give Anthony a call if you
I get hired
want
sight
to
on
drive
scene.
away.
What, babe? What, honey? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. It's proofs in the pudding. You know what I mean? You can talk all you want if you back it up. It's just marketing for yourself. You know, these other people are real humble because they can't put work up like this, so they can't talk like that. There is somebody with a higher standard, so that's what they say. I'm known as not cheap but worth it. And that's what you want to be. Oh, dear Lord. What happened, babe?
Have you ever considered stamped concrete floating steps with an exposed leading edge and lighting strip?
Be pretty cool. I'm just falling in love with this subtle beauty with no color and all this. But yeah, that would be pretty cool with a random stone, not like a pattern, because the pattern would end on the step. It wouldn't lay out. But if you got a mat like old granite or Roman slate or Belgian slate that you could throw any way you want, that'd look cool. That'd be cool. I might consider that. I just don't put that much thought in it because every customer who calls me wants exactly what they see on YouTube. And I don't steer them any way. You know what I mean? I just say no color, no joints on the steps. Let me lay it out and see your elevation, what we can get in, and we go from there. And then when can you start? That's how it goes down. You know, I don't try and say, oh, well, check this out and convolute it and confuse them because they're on overdrive with. The guy showed up today and just said, I got to have these floating steps. He called me at 6 a.m. I mean, that's what happens. When you talk about your home and you have Christmas parties and people coming over, I mean, neighbors to have that look, dang. I don't have the elevation at my house. What's today? Today's Thursday? Yeah, I think it is. You gotta take my meds. You forget those a couple days and bonk, that shit crazy. Absolutely bonkers, bro. What are you gonna do, right? Got the ADD. It's weird. I take my ADD medicine and I go to sleep. They can't believe it.
Romeo is still spun out from the coffee yesterday. He's having a hangover.
So we're gonna be finishing this up. I'm taking my it's medication time. It's medication time.
Oh yeah, McFly. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh God. So we don't got long here. They got the last pass. I want to show the broom techniques for doing. They're finishing it up. I got to get paid. I paid everyone, but I got to pay Ladybug for filming in the live. Oh no, I owe Milton and Jonathan too. I paid everyone else. 4 yards of this mix was $1,040.
Thank you everyone for joining.
City mix 3,500.
We'll be
straight cement,
pulling that
no
last
fly ash
one.
or slag, and what else?
And
Fibers.
And we'll be done for the day.
Of course, they don't bring the micros. They brought the. If I'm top casting or sand washing, I can't have those fibers. I won't be able to do it. Those stealth or those long ones, you got to have micro. I just don't like them. But with the broom and stuff, you can see them on there. They dissipate. You could get a little plumbing torch and burn them off. They're just going to burn off. You know, it just, it's not that big of a deal, but what are you going to do, right, boys? So the first live I put up got 41,000, I think. I don't know what we're on now. Yeah, 41,000. And this one doesn't show. We've been on 29 minutes. We got 230 people in there, I think, which is awesome, man. Thanks, you guys. West Coast is gonna really change things. Have a legacy of the best work in architect designs and entryways and just everything. You know, that's what I want to do. I love YouTube for the marketing aspect, and it's just the best time to be alive. I'm riding my bike down the beach. I pull over, I put on some music or watch a movie and take a nap. Get back on my bike, go get a latte or espresso, usually an espresso. Cruise around, and I come see the kids. I mean, this is what I do every day. Same thing I did when I was 14 and 15. Nothing's changed except now I do this. I pretty much dress the same. All surf clothes, Quicksilver, Rip Curl. I just wear Levi's 501s. I wear like white polo t-shirts a lot, or just quick, Volcom, whatever, just surf attire. Same stuff, probably since I was 12. Exact same. Shaved my head since 8th grade or 9th grade. I've lost the clippers, so I'm not gonna cut it till I find them. I misplaced them somewhere. I'll find them. It's just a pterodactyl's nest. Right now, it's a mess. My hair. I just don't go to barbers and stuff. I just cut it myself. I just shave it. I don't like dealing with it because I was always late in school, so I just showed up with bedhead. I didn't comb, and everyone's like, "Dude, you just wake up." I'm like, "Yeah." So I don't like messing with my hair, so I just shave it. And when you go in the ocean and stuff, and the salt in your hair, and you got to rinse off. I don't even have to rinse off when I come home because my head's usually shaved. They have showers at some of the in Huntington, Newport. They cut them off. They don't really have them. You have to go down by the pier. They don't have any restrooms either. From like the pier to 56th Street, or about 53rd, they have a little racquetball court with a bathroom. But if you're down by 42nd or 35th Street in Newport or something on the beach, you got to jam up. I don't know. It's kind of weird. They just don't have bathrooms, public ones, in Newport. Huntington has them about every 3 or 4 lifeguard towers, maybe 5 lifeguard towers. Laguna Beach only has them at the main beach.
Total time of what? Like,
You hang until
how
they
many
broom it,
days?
babe?
What?
You're going to hang till they broom it, right?
Yeah.
Then let's bum out of here. I'm not going to take the pump home today. I'm going to just take it to your house.
Mhm.
I'll do it in the morning.
Okay.
I'm too damn tired to go that way and then that way to do the triangle again. Oh, yeah, I got to get paid.
So we did the demo last Friday. Setup Saturday. Tuesday pour. Wednesday
I'm
setup.
chilling in my car. It's kind of hot out.
And today pour. So it was a total of. It was a total of 5 days.
Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in.
From
Javier will be here
day
tomorrow.
1 till
Strip everything, take
today, which
everything,
is the
clean the
last
job,
day
and then I'll
of
come
this
after he
job.
comes and film it, wet it down with the water runoff for the long form
Let me
video.
know what you guys
There'll be a
wanna
lot of
see.
shorts on this job and that stuff like that. Really looks nice. It just changes the
Oh,
whole
nice, McFly.
spectrum ambience of the front of the house. I mean, curb appeal is huge. And then if you got married or you have a wife or a girlfriend, you get a house, they want they care about the kitchens and the bathrooms. But a lot of women call me for the entry too, because it's not just an entry; it's a really unique look. I don't think
Oh, yes,
anyone
driveway.
posted on here would pull it off. I don't think they'd even attempt it. It's just different level in Cali,
Look at that
and
caution
then
tape.
you could be mid-range in Cali too if you want to be, and just do regular
Thank
stuff.
you,
Is fine, but then you're going to bid against 3 or 4 other people, and sometimes you're
Go
bidding
straight
against
at joints.
landscapers or other guys that are different money situation, and you have to match their price and stuff when you're
They
down
got a
there.
nice
And more of the
ribbon.
bottom dwellers. It's not bottom dwellers because they're honest, they're
This
working,
ribbon is
but it's kind of a
really the
scabish thing
opposite
the way
way.
they charge. I used to have to be involved in that, and it just was a nightmare. But I would just go back to pumping and demoing, and then I would get
Both
calls I did them. If
walkways
I didn't get them,
against
I
the
just wouldn't do it.
house and from the
And
sidewalk
it got to a point where I
to
had
the
to do it. It got so
houses.
sketchy financially.
I mean,
So you never know. You never say, "Oh, I'd never do that." I mean, I've had to do it
it's
before.
pretty straightforward.
Like, just say you're at 15, and they go, "The guy's at 12. If you do it for 12, I'll give it to you." And you're
So we got
so slow, and you got bills
this
coming. You
one.
gotta you're against the wall. I
And
mean,
then this one that they're
sometimes you
working
don't have a
on.
choice, and it sucks. And then you do it for 12, and you go over 1,000 or 1,200 on your bid more of a cost than you thought, and then it really sucks because now you're down 4,200 from where you wanted to
So
be,
driveway
and that's just
to
collateral damage. That can happen.
walkway to the door.
You know, it's kind of
And this
the
one
nature of
is
it.
floating.
It always happens when you're down and out, or thinking, "Oh God, if I make 3 here, I'll catch up," and you end up making 1,600, you know, or something. Or you use 3 more yards of concrete than you had put in the bid. It's crazy. All us guys should get paid for our bids, and then 250 or $300 or 200 or 150, whatever, and then take it off the bid if they give you the job. But it's crazy because you get your time wasted so much. Everyone else's time is worth something but ours. You know what I mean? Drive over here. I'm like, this is work. We didn't do anything. Well, I could have done something else. I could have took care of my affairs, done my laundry, clean my house, whatever. Take a nap. Doesn't matter. It's my time, but people will waste it. So you got to decipher them over the phone and get good at it and weed them out. Sometimes I was so pissed off when he went out there, because
No, it lines
you're
up
just
with
gonna
the
wing it. At
house.
least you got some action, and then you get out there and you're like, oh my god. And that's the thing of not having social media. That's the difference. You need to have social media to show your stuff.
And the second floating
Who's
step
calling me?
that he's working on is lined up with the walkway.
Spam risk, bro.
Yeah,
Possible
it's just
spam.
slightly to the right.
How many of these calls do you guys get a day? It's just nonstop
But it lines up with the steps.
for me. And if you have a contractor's license, it's nonstop insurance companies, and they just weed through it, and they go on the contractor state licensing board, and they just ball busting at its highest. Oh, you need insurance? Oh yeah, we'll do your liability. We'll do your workers' comp. We do this, dude. I already got it. These the same people, but that's how they make money, so you can't really knock them. That's what they got to do. They got to hustle. Can't really knock the hustle, but it's still a pain in the ass. And then half the time, the people don't say anything when you answer. I don't know what it is or what they're accomplishing, but they call nonstop, and then they spoof another number if you don't answer, and then they spoof another number, and then they just if you answer and don't say anything, just hang up. Then they go away. But if you just keep forwarding it, they just call from a different spoof. It's like a damn robot.
There's a mosquito.
It's all day. I usually shut my phone off till I wake up, but I had an alarm on today, so I had to. That's how that guy caught me and woke me up.
I don't want a mosquito.
Who the hell gets up at 6 in the morning? A little fog cover, not fog, but a little cloud cover coming in, but it's still, I'd say it's 78 or 80. Let me see. Let me check the weather. We're in Whittier. Let me see what the weather is here. I'm going to guess. Weather 76. It's going to peak at 3 at 78. 79 at 2. So 78's the 79, excuse me, the high. 78 right now. Good concrete weather. I mean, with that mix, and it's kind of with all the fog cover it had this morning. Oh, boys are gonna be brooming it soon. Oh, sweet, we're out of here. He's gonna be brooming. He's putting the broom on right now, boys. Be careful, lady, that your foot doesn't go in that gap. Be careful that you don't fold your on your left. Oh, he's putting the broom. He's brooming it, boys. Oh man, Anthony's hitting the espresso when he gets out of here with the ladybug. I'm calling it a day. I'm gonna take a nap on their couch. I never worked so hard in my life. Ladybug's double duty. She's filming and doing the live. Milton's brooming.
Sweet. Hey, Milton, why don't you broom it this way? Why are you brooming it that way? Not this way?
This way?
I don't know.
Because this way is the same.
Oh, he's matching it? Okay.
No, dice que porque no sé, te digo que aquí porque está igual que el agua.
Porque no finish, no finish.
It's okay. I was just asking. It's okay.
No, así va a ir la barrida, más que voy agarrando la orilla.
Oh, he is doing it that way.
Ya, no, es que
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got you. Oh, that's cool. I was just wondering. He's brooming the walkway in front of the house long ways. I'm like, what's bro doing there? He knows though. I just have a nature to say why you doing that, or I'm always saying, Ladybug, come on this angle, and she knows it all. It's just the way it is because I watch everything. That's how I learn everything. I just watch. When you're learning and stuff, I don't say much. I just watch a lot when I'm watching people do stuff.
Just listening to what Anthony is talking about, can you show us walking down new jobs and how you do it?
Oh, bidding them? Yeah. I had a huge bid in with this actress, oh my God, in Beverly Hills, and she lived on Shangri-La, and she had 2 lots with a 10,000 square foot house that had just been built about 5 years ago, and she owned 2 acres in Beverly Hills on the most prime street. The biggest names you could name maybe could live on that street. And she just rubbed me the wrong way. I was gonna do a bid with her and have Ladybug film it because there was so much concrete to do the whole huge pool deck, a huge driveway, and I didn't like what I was hearing, so I just canceled it with her. I just said it's not for me, and sometimes it's like that. It's just not everyone meshes, but I'll definitely go on bids if you guys want to see how I do it. I already told you how I track the money on the job. It's bulletproof that way if you do it the way I said earlier. I have a manila folder with the name of the address or the customer's name on the front. I put all the receipts on it. I have a notepad where every penny I spend, I write labor for that day, concrete, material, diesel, whatever. I write it all in there, and then you could add it up what it costs you to do the job. And then when you see similar jobs, just say it's 20 grand. You can go 20 grand, and you know how much it costs you. Just say it costs you 14. So you made 6. So you can do the math really easy by keeping track of it that way. That's how I do it. Oh yeah, he's brooming it long ways. You guys can see it on the live.
Hello, McFly.
My God. But yeah, it's a really good way to track your money and where it went. And you can just add it up. Like the first day I wrote the labor, the demo cost, I put demo separate, what it costs exactly to demo it. So you can look at a job like this arbitrarily and say, oh, 3 grand, that was 3 grand to demo it, 15 yards, bunch of brick, and so you know exactly where you want to be. And then when people come in at 14.5, you can shoot that shit real quick. Somebody bid this at 14,500. So they were looking to make about $500. Righteous bucks, right? Just to put a video up. It just ruins it for every high-end guy around like me, and I still get them, so it doesn't even matter, to be honest with you. Right when I showed up, they're just like, "Oh yeah," you know what I mean. Another person, you guys probably seen them on YouTube, whatever. But 14.5 is just crazy, man.
Thank you.
With no equipment either. This was a load of concrete, exact overloaded in a Super 10, and then all the brick and concrete was about just over a half, 3/4 load of in a 10-wheeler. She had the dump fees on both of those. So you got to know what you're doing, and you can't ruin it for everybody else. But everyone has a different overhead, so you can't really say what they should be at. But there's a construction standard. There's a going rate per square foot, per demoing per load or square foot. There's formulas, but maybe they just don't know the formulas. I don't know. I mean, I think that shit calced out to $10 a foot or something. 12. I mean, oh, $12 a foot. I was like, whoa, dude, you got the wrong guy if you think I'm gonna do that. And he's like, no, I know. I want quality. When can you start? And I said, give me 4 or 5 days. I'll put it together and I'll be over and call him up. And shout out to Chris. I mean, this guy is such an awesome customer. I don't know how I'm so blessed. I think it's through YouTube. Every person I get is like the best customer you've ever had. I think because they're so happy to have you there and they know what they're going to get, you know, and they're so excited and they've seen it on the videos. Because every customer I get, like they'll buy waters, Gatorade, buy us lunch, whatever. In San Diego, man, Jason gave me $1,000 tip. It's just like, oh my God, it's insane. I feel so blessed. It's crazy. And maybe that's because I've always delivered what I said and I've never changed the game and I've never tried to get more money out of people. On the contrary, I try and save them money. I'll do it this way in the beginning when I bid it. So I'll save you X amount, whatever. And they always say, I appreciate it because I always look out for them. You have to have a special relationship if they're picking you and trusting you at their home. How many people do you know would take you to, let you on their house? It's a big deal, especially to do the work. Like he got some bids on the stucco, and the guy went inside and wanted to sit down with him and ask, "What do we got to do to close this deal?" And we were dying laughing. I mean, who says that shit? Dude, you should just show them videos. They should see videos of what you do, and you don't say anything. If that's the level you want, you pay for what you get. You want that level, go ahead. Because it all depends on their finances, which I don't get involved in, and what they want. That's what you got to go by. It's in their hands. It's no wrong answer. If they pick a cheaper guy and they're not worried about the product and they just want a decent driveway, that's fine. You can do that. If you want to upgrade your house, then you call a guy like me. And that's just literally the way it is. It's that simple. It's that black and white. And do what you say and be a good enough pro where you can bid the job accordingly and not say, I need $4,000, I need $5,000, this concrete sticker. Well, fuck, the driveway I had to bring 4 yards of base just for the driveway. So how thick was the driveway? I didn't say one word. Hell no, I'm not gonna walk up and say, hey man, I got to get 4 yards of base and spread it's another $800. I'm not gonna
Thank
chin
you.
somebody like that. Overpaid everybody on the job all week. Whatever. I'm at a level where I can do that, and I'm at a financial level of what I charge where I can do that, and I can kick everyone back. I can give Javier a $5,000 profit job, a 2-day job. I didn't even go do it. I just said, here, you could tag this thing out before Christmas. He's like, oh man. He just did a couple killer bids, and you're getting your bang for your buck with that guy. And the guy thought it was too high, but he showed me the whole job, and it was, yeah, he was right in the money on his bid.
Thank you.
So we're tooling it up now. Hey, Antonio, tell him not to forget that corner on that second step. See the corner that he patched? Don't forget it. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. I know you got it, Milton. Yeah. What's he got? His seat off his lazy boy? Milton's got a pad instead of the boards. Come on this side and get up close on Milton hitting that. You got to get close up on it and show the detail of it, of the steps and stuff. How good it looks up close. I've challenged these guys so many times to zoom up on their stuff on these other videos, and no one was going to do it. I'm over it. So he's going to restucco the whole house, the whole front, take all that trim off, those stupid, oh shit, there was a 4x4 holding the porch. Oh shit, I forgot. Well, I guess we'll just redhead it in. I think that was the game plan Javier had anyway. See that he's brooming under the step. If you get up close and you know concrete, you see the attention to detail these guys have and West Coast has. It's second to none. But everyone comes to my job with much respect because they get paid daily. Sometimes, like Javier was tired today, I told him to split 11:30 full day pay. You know what I mean? I don't have to say that stuff, but that's just the fact of the matter. He knocked it out of the park. He laid it out. He did all this stuff for my job, and he needs to be compensated. Some days he's tired. Go ahead and drive home. I mean, just take off. It's no big deal. It all evens out. You just be as fair as you can. And these aren't the type of guys that'll take advantage of you. A lot of guys take kindness for weakness, or you're just glad to have somebody that halfway knows what they're doing and you're trying to overtreat them good. Don't. They're not even worth it. They're a joke. They'll take kindness for weakness and they don't know what they're doing and they just spin their tires around
Oh
and
my gosh, it's getting
you
really
watch them
hot.
go and a 2-day job setup and stuff takes them 3 or 4. It's insane. And then all of a sudden they screwed you on that. Now you're going to pour and they want 2 more guys. It's another 800. It's just on and on and on and on with those guys. But they're working hard against themselves, so they're exhausted, and these guys are going with the wind. You know, they're just cruising. Yeah, this looks awesome. We made the front entry like 7 feet wide, the walkway. It was small. It was a 3-footer or something. It made the whole front of the house look even smaller. This opens it up. When I pulled up this morning, the curb appeal looked great. I cannot believe how hot it is. 79 degrees today, bro. Huh? Dang. West Coast is crushing it because of you guys. You guys get a lot of credit that come in and watch, and thanks. I try and make it as interesting as I can. If you guys want to ask any questions, it's not offensive or a bad question. Like if you ask how much Javier makes and stuff like that, I'm not offended by it. It's a good question to ask. I just don't want to air his private financial business out. For me, I don't care. I'll tell you what I make. It doesn't matter. But for somebody else, you know what I mean? I don't know if he's comfortable with it. The going rate's 400 a guy, a finisher, and he's above that, way above it. So you can figure it out from there. But it's a different kind of relationship him and I have. We look out for each other. And I've known him a long time. I knew him when I was a pumper. I worked with his brother, Guillermo. I worked with his brother-in-law, Arturo. Those guys that worked for me. They were all awesome. They're just like him.
We have a
They're all
cooler
badass.
next to
They're
the
all
trash
top.
can. There's Gatorades and waters.
You know? But without you guys watching, I wouldn't have a show or a live. So I'm glad it's interesting. If it isn't, tell me what I could or couldn't do. But I try anything you ask, I'll tell you. Except other people's pay. But there's a going rate. Going rate for finishers is 400 a day. So Milton, these finishers are 400 a day. When Milton runs the crew and stuff, I gave him a little bit more the other day because Javier was tired, so he didn't come. Because him and I were in Laguna till, oh my God, 5 o'clock, 5:30, sit in the dark, putting that fence up for that wall we did around the driveway. I don't know if you guys haven't seen the video. That fence wore me out. I don't move that way, neither does he. And we had to go to Ganal Lumber 4 times in Laguna Canyon, leave the house, drive all the way down PCH, cut up Glen Eyrie, right at Forest, right at friggin' Laguna Canyon Road, and go to Ganal and get something else, you know? Another thing. Oh my God. The guy wanted to pay me. He goes, how much do I owe you? I said, nothing. I'm just paying Javier. You don't have to pay me anything. You hired me, and I'm thankful for it. And if I can give a little back and help you put this fence up, Javier put it up, just pay him. And it worked out great. He asked me twice, you want me to pay you? Do I owe you? No, you don't. No, it's fine. I don't want anything. Because in the beginning, he wanted. I said, dude, I'm not putting this artificial grass back. I'm not messing with the fence. I just do concrete. And he's in a wheelchair, he had a spinal injury, and he's an awesome guy. His name's Jim, and he's all, I don't want to put all these other wheels in here, and I can relate to that. So when he said that, he had me. So I go, damn, I'll fix the grass tonight, and it took me till 6 or 7, 8 at night to fix the grass that we peeled back, and then I came back something like 14, 15 days later and put the wrought iron fence back up. But he caught me when he said, I don't want different people. I got to call an artificial turf guy. Then I got to call a fence guy. Because it'd probably be, $1,800 for the fence guy. Who knows? 1,500. Then, 500, 600 for the turf guy. So he's talking 23, and then they might strong arm. When you got more wheels turning it, you get potentially more problems. But dealing with me, you're not going to have any problems. Because if I have a problem, I just throw money at it. Money will make any of those problems go away. I don't care. What, babe? Oh,
Finishers get paid $400 a day each, or the crew?
no, each. Journeyman above, the top of the line finishers are $400 a day in California. Excuse me. $400 a day in California. A lead guy that runs all that shit would be about 500. A regular guy that sets it all up. He brings the guy, he coordinates everything.
Is it normal for finishers to supply all their own tools,
Yeah.
forms, rebar, etc.?
No rebar, just finishing tool. Anything to do with finishing, trowels, brooms, edgers, anything to do with all the stages of finishing it is all their stuff. I don't have any finishing tools.
And how often are you in a situation where you need to pay overtime to your guys?
It's per day. So if it's early and it's a noon, they're gone. It's same pay. If they're there till 2, it's the same 400 a day. Sometimes when we pour, they're out at 11. I've seen they've left at 10:30 before we started at 7, and they get paid the money because if their drive time and they end up spending 50 on gas and they get $200 and you try and dock them like that, they're making $150 to finish concrete. It doesn't add up. So it just whatever it is, it's 400 a yard, 40 yards, whatever, and they're in the group. It's 400. Otherwise, they can't. I mean, this is such a skilled level they're at and hard ass work. Can you imagine finishing concrete all summer in the heat, 6 days a week like these guys do? Milton's an animal. He plays soccer. He's like the captain of the soccer team when he leaves here. The guy's insane. I've seen him tired though, but he's only a man. He's only human. But he's got, dang, the constitution of a bull. This guy's got stamina. All these guys do. I have different stamina for different stuff. Like if you put me in the water, I could be out there 3-4 hours when people would be like drowning in 10. Riding my bike, I could go 40, 50 miles nonstop pedaling. I don't have the stamina like this for that, but I never built the muscle memory for what they're doing. But pumping concrete or demoing and swinging a sledge and demoing on a skid steer and out, yeah, I'm built for that. Or pumping. We could do it all day. So it's just a matter of what you have an interest in. I don't have an interest in finishing concrete at all. But I know every single thing about it, and I know who's good, and I can look at every square inch with a glance with my peripheral vision on the other side. It's crazy. It's weird. I'll spot stuff that no one sees. Like, holy shit. That's why when I look at other people's work, I could just absolutely rip it apart. But you can say anything about any job too. You can nitpick anything. I'm not saying that. Like every job, oh, they're crap, and we're way above them. I've seen some nails jobs. The best job, to be honest with you, other than Vegas at the casinos, I've ever seen was a church I did in Chino. That was the best work I've ever seen. It was a huge church, and I did all kinds of a couple hundred yards, a whole new entryway into the church. That was the best job. I should go up there and film it. I did a San Diego buff around the cross. They had this huge steel cross in the middle of the courtyard, and they wanted it turned. It had like a 6 foot footing around it on it. So I said, let's just cut the cross off. It was concrete. No, it was concrete. Let's cut the cross off with a chainsaw, and then we'll have a powder coated aluminum hat essentially that you set on the top with the cross, and they turn it the way they want it. So the pole never moved, and then we had that powder coated, and we craned it on and set it on. It was aluminum powder coated. It looked amazing. Because if you would have lifted that concrete, that huge cross up with that huge foot, it would just broke. I mean, this thing was massive. So I just chainsawed the arms off, the cross off. And when they set that hat, that cross on it, essentially it's a hat. It sat
He's
on it, but it looked
re-landscaping
unbelievable.
pretty
I should go
soon.
there and film that whole job. It was
So
at
there's gonna be
least
new grass
5 years before
and
YouTube,
everything.
probably. Maybe longer. But I should go there and film it. It was in, is that Chino? First Presbyterian church, it was called in Chino. I did the parking lot, a bunch of stuff. That was right before I went down in the recession. So yeah, that must have been 2008, 9, or 10 or something. I don't remember. But that
It's
was one of the
usually the
best
next
jobs
day.
I've seen.
But
Well, if
when
you
it's
go
the
to
next day,
Vegas
you still
and
have
walk
to
around and look at concrete,
be
which is
careful you don't drag
a
your
strange
feet or
thing, there's
anything,
some
or your
whoa,
feet
there's
are
some
dirty.
nice work. That's about the best I've seen. So they broomed half of it, a little more brooming. We got to hang out anyway to film it, and then we're out.
What time is it? What time is it, babe? I see.
It's 12:44.
12. Oh, sure.
Whoops.
12:45. So right
Yeah.
when they're done here, brooming it, let's bolt.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no way I'm driving back to Huntington. No way.
What's the total job like this cost for the customer for everything you did here?
Well, you would figure jobs like this. I'm not saying I charge this, but you would figure a job like this is about 25K. I would say.
For shizzle.
There's a lot in it. There's a lot of skill. There's a lot of timing. There's a lot of estimating it correctly. When I demoed the driveway, I had to bring 4 yards of concrete base in, so I would have to pay $800 more dollars for concrete if I poured it that thick. It was super thick. But I didn't say anything. I just do it. I mean, I have the power and the horsepower to do it. Where it doesn't matter. My buddy dropped the base in the morning, like synchronized. Boom! It hit the ground. I showed up, jumped in my mini skid steer, and spread it in the driveway. You guys will see it. It was on the 5. You got to have connections. You got to build bridges too. Your whole life's about who you know and connections you have and bridges you've built, stuff like that. But you can't put too much stock in it because some people will jack you. So you just keep it business. You don't try and get too friendly and stuff. You just be straight up. You can never lose if you're straight up.
Are you familiar with Richer 85 out of PA?
Who?
Richer 85
Out of where?
PA.
Pennsylvania? I don't understand the question. Richard out of PA?
Are they saying TA? TA pump?
PA.
What?
PA.
P is Paul?
Yeah.
Richard from PA. I don't know offhand, but maybe I do. I don't want to offend anyone. I get a lot of calls and a lot of people's names and then their handles on social media. You know what name they use in email, and oh god, you can't even keep up with it. I'm not sure if I do. Really cool. 42,000 watched the first live this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks everyone. I mean, it's amazing. And you guys don't have to donate or do money or anything. If you do, I just give it to the crew or buy them lunch. The information is just something I don't mind passing along if I can. If it makes something better for you guys, and I don't know you, it's fine. Another set today. Somebody tried to pour in. They got to tear it out. We're gonna pour it back. Javier's gonna pour it back. Check him out on TikTok. Refined Concrete Solutions. God, I keep forgetting to promote him.
Mhm.
He doesn't speak up.
He works concrete and stone.
And what's his name? Richard?
Richard 85.
I'm not quite sure. I don't recollect it. I don't want to say I don't, but shout out to Richard 85 in PA. I don't want to say I don't know him because I might have talked to him and I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't know offhand. But you got to sympathize with me. I try and keep up with it. It's really hard answering the questions on my videos, so I kind of used to always try because it's like an honor that someone would take the time out and ask a question, and you want to answer it. You're pretty obligated, in my opinion. But then sometimes when you get too many, my views have dropped so far with the new algorithm. It's easier now, so if you guys write on my videos, I can keep up with it. But for a while, they were just like, man, I don't have time. I did it, like I said, as much as I could, especially if I have time to glance through it, and then usually when I get home and I'm laying in bed, I'll glance through it and I'll answer them. But now I can because I don't get as many views. It's manageable, no problem. So if you have business questions, and then sometimes a lot of people ask pumping questions that I just have them call me because it's just way too much information, or a demo that I could just give them some simple off the cuff answer, and it doesn't help. It still can mislead them because there's other steps to put them in the right way. You want to grab them by the shoulders and point. See that right there, and just head them that way, in the right direction. So if I just said, "Oh yeah, buy a pump or this or that," or buy a pea gravel pump, I got to know what state they're in, what mix they use, because it's. I mean, to do that to somebody and they buy the wrong pump is completely screwed for them. I don't want. I would feel bad. Look at that edge, bro. Dang. I mean, this concrete just looks different. This is almost damn near flawless. I haven't found anything yet, but I will. Let me look around. I'll find something. Like I said, you can scrutinize anything. But if it's at a high standard, Milton, is this your hammer? Milton, is this yours?
No.
Okay.
Javier.
Oh, I'll put it in my truck. I'll give it to him when I see him. Is this yours, Chris? Oh, this is your hammer? Oh, really? What were you using it for? Oh, oh,
Stakes.
oh, okay.
Because he didn't have a hammer.
Because
He
I'm
had a
like,
sledgehammer,
that was mine.
but he didn't have a hammer.
Yeah, he didn't have a hammer. I don't have a regular. I just have the little sledgehammers. I don't want to steal your hammer, dude. That's looking plush, dude.
It's good.
Oh my god. Look, the driveway's bleaching. It's gonna all peel this like this color. This is gonna be even lighter, but it's gonna be all even. It won't be blotchy. You've seen concrete like that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. What a massive difference. Oh, and you got a floater over here? Yeah, you got a floater on this edge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a step down.
There's a step down.
Oh yeah. Oh, I told you there was gonna be a step
Yeah.
there. I thought it was gonna be higher, but then he went and got the second step in. Remember?
You know what it was? I think it was gonna be
Yeah.
because there was gonna be.
And they
up,
changed
and
it
then it was gonna drop
down. Yeah.
And then he
What
changed
happened?
it. I don't know.
Because this is what we wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted this way.
Yeah.
But I thought he couldn't do it, so I don't even question him. And then he
Yeah.
changed it.
They changed it. Yeah, he changed
This
it.
is what you wanted.
Yeah. He
What?
changed it
How did
today.
I not notice that? Oh, today. Oh.
Yeah, he changed it on the fly today.
Oh, nice. So that's floating and oh, dude, that looks so much better.
Because the other way.
I remember.
It was gonna drop and then it
Yeah.
was gonna lead out. But he changed it this morning.
No, this is the look you want. I know what he's thinking. Parking here and it's too tight if you got out and you got to step up. So you want to get a couple feet on there and then step up. That's what he was thinking. Coming here every day doing it. I like this look though. But the other way would be a little more convenient, but I don't give a crap. I would have it look better and step up. Yeah. Well, you have enough, yeah. But I think that's what he was thinking. I never questioned it. I didn't personally, I thought that's what he dealt with to get the second, third step in. So I just didn't question him, but I didn't really, wasn't totally hip on it.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know until now. I was like, oh,
but you like this better too, right?
good.
Yeah, I do too.
It's the same thing as like the rounded step.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he. I was like, oh shit, he
Dang.
did it. Didn't even know. Changed it on the fly.
Yeah, he'll be here tomorrow. I just like leaving this up just so it looks better too, and it looks like don't F with my property. See what I got up. There's a crazy property with the RV in the back and stuff. Is cool. So, I mean, that's awesome. And the detached garage. I love that so much better. What up, bud?
How many yards was it for the total job?
15, but we put 4 yards of base in the driveway because it was so thick. Potentially could have been 19, but the base is cheaper in concrete, and this is still thicker than construction standard, where no car he could put on this could ever affect it. But we brought up 4 yards of base, and he had a little murky soil down here, down in the bottom half. So we took some of that dirt out. So that's a big reason why it was thick too. And then we put road base on it, and it compacted really good because we left it open for 3 days. Once we cracked it open, it dried out with the air and the heat and stuff. Yeah, so all the boards underneath, Chris, stayed today.
Yeah.
Javier will pull them tomorrow. And he'll get rid of all the crap. Oh yeah, dude, it had the rocks on the side and that wall.
Yeah.
So that's all wasted space, and then the water thing right there. I almost forgot what it looked like.
Yep.
Dude, that was terrible. That wall was the use of it. What was it holding?
Nothing.
Was it supposed to be like that?
Supposed to be a planter, yeah.
Oh,
Just never put anything in it. The
but
stuff
that
in-
one looked like shit.
Oh, it had rose bushes. In it. Before
Oh,
it had rose bushes.
oh, I know that look exactly. That's early '80s, dude.
So it
With
had-
the planter like that with the roses in it.
so it had
Oh,
rose
that
bushes.
makes
I took
sense.
it out. I don't like the roses.
No, dude, an olive tree right here or a strawberry tree. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I saw that. On that
Dude,
last video.
those fuckers are, dude.
Expensive, man.
That thing was so unbelievable.
It looked beautiful.
But yeah, I'm not paying 10 grand for a tree, dude. I'll go in the woods and try and dig one up or something and bring it back, but I ain't paying 10 grand. I seen trees, 80-year-old olive trees from up north are like 80K a tree.
Wow.
They were 15 years ago. And there's a whole process, the way you set it in, and you got to have it irrigated for a while where the water goes underneath and the root system and the way you do it. And they drive them in. The dude was driving them from like way up north. He had a olive tree farm. And I talked to him. That's why I knew it all. Because I was laying on the curb waiting for this concrete truck, and he pulled up with those trees. And I go, well, how much are those? And he goes, 50 grand. Because I go, I love these olive trees. And I go, why? He goes, they're 80 years old. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool. And then he explained to me how you have to, dude, it could die on you if you don't know what you're doing. So not anyone's going to transport that and plan it. And then the guy I worked for was like a genius. He was a concrete landscape guy too. And he had a horticulture degree, so he knew about every plant and tree. And then he was telling me about it. I was like, dude, I can't believe it's that complicated with that. One wrong move and you just lost 50K on the tree, dude. You can't give it a heart to mouth to mouth either. That thing's done.
Is it a good rule of thumb to always put down road base for every job?
No, well, see, that's different too in different states. Here, some of the soil so primo, you couldn't beat it by putting anything on it. And then sometimes you'll get a little clay and it's a little murky in the winter, and it's a good idea for put sand on clay because it compacts. Road base doesn't compact, but this dried out and it compacted beautiful. So if you got really clay soil, I would mix bags of Portland with sand and then I would spread that and barely sprinkle it, and let the powder get hot, and cure the dirt beneath it, and you could get it really 95%. But depends on your situation with your soil. Some of these places in California, the native is better than anything you can put down, and it's naturally compacted over years for 95%. But this job, yeah, we had to put base on it.
Should have had Salem pump it.
Salem, well, dude, it was got a little tight at the end because I got so many different people that I generally might not have needed. But it's Christmas, we better go get that.
Yes.
You have it on the video?
Hmm.
Yeah, I like Salem. I'd love to have him come out. I gotta have him do one just to do one to promote himself, where he can say I'm Salem and put his number up. That's Johnson's brother-in-law. You never met him, huh?
No.
What?
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotta bring him out. I was thinking about him. I think I'm gonna use him next time. I'll just bring him out. Let him promote himself. He's probably slow. I don't know if he is, but everyone else seems to be. You gotta help a brother out. Man, I'm tired today. We started at 9. I think these boys were late. I think we started pouring at 9:15 or something like that. I'm beat. Bro woke me up. So we're brooming it, dude. Till 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1, 3.5. Probably you could call it 4, close to it, from start to finish. My dogs live at my daughter's too, so I'm gonna go over there, and my younger daughter gets out of school at 3. I'll go chill over there, play with the dogs, take a nap. I need some beauty rest and a power nap. I don't even know what all these collaboration emails are. I don't even know what it's for. I don't even know how to decipher what's real and what's not anymore. I mean, there's like 10 or 15 collabs a day on here. I just do it if it says electric bike. What, babe?
What were your biggest hurdles starting out in the early days?
I had all of them. I was 31. I never did construction. I never did concrete. I bought a concrete pump, and I just wung it and went for it. So you name it, it happened to me twice. If you name the worst possible scenarios, it's happened to me twice, and the second time was worse. Bobcat too. The Bobcat and the dump trucks too. I never drove a dump truck. I never drove a split shift. I never got on a Bobcat. I never used a breaker. I had seen one. I never knew what a concrete pump was, so I talked to that dude at the gas station. So if you're talking diversity, yeah, I could go on. How much time do you have? Biggest nightmare you've ever seen. But like I said before, I was almost inhuman strength I have just naturally, like in my hands and stuff. So I would have ragged all that hose plugged up with ferocity, like I was pissed off. I'd get pissed off when I plugged. I'd lose my mind sometimes. And I just ragged all it and ripped the plug out, bang on it with a sledge, 8-pound sledge, and shake it over my head. Shake plugs out of 3 hoses, 50 footers, no problem. Irate, throwing stuff. And when you start, a lot of shooting in yourself in your own foot happens when you don't have a mentor or somebody to train you, or there was no social media. I didn't know anybody with a pump. So when I was screwing up, someone could have said, oh, if you did this or that, you would have been fine. I didn't know any of that. So if you talk about anything, any problem or issue, I've had it. Yeah, this looks awesome. Today's payday, boys. Hey, lady, we might get some katsu chicken tonight, huh? Or do you want that bowl? What, you don't want it? No? What do you want? Shake Shack?
Maybe.
Ooh. Don't be too excited. I'm buying. As always. I always pay for everything when everyone's around. It's just the way I am. I think it's being Italian though. It is. It's weird.
Um, which MMA fighter were you referring to?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't say MMA fighter.
Oh wait, no, he's talking about someone else. Never mind.
Oh,
They were talking about the MMA.
Salem did it. He's a pumper. He fought.
According to our
He fought
sources, Nick
MMA.
Reiner and
Ever ran into a bad load of concrete,
Yeah.
and what was wrong with it?
Well, back in the day, before it came computerized, it was done with weights and measures, and they would have 3 yards or 2 yards left on the truck at the 7 o'clock job. They just load. Say the next job was 9, they would just load 7 on top of it, and if that truck had 1.5 yards left, they would just load the next one on top of that. Say it's 3 or 4, so and it's already 80, 90 degrees out. So by the third time, they're loading another 5 yards on top of 1 or 2 that's left in there, and it's pistol hot. So you got a hot load. And when you stick your face in the drum, you could literally feel the heat like billowing out. You could just grab it with your hand and you're like, damn, that shit's like 98, 99, 100 degrees, the concrete, which is supposed to be trash at that point. But I pumped it like that all the time. I just would say, we're getting it on, dude. Let's go. This stuff's red hot. You can smell it once you've been around it enough. I just grab it with my hand. You'd be like, oh boy, what a treat. So there's just so many variables, and 90% of it when you start off plugging and pumping, it's self-operator error. You didn't run the pump down far enough. You put water on top of it, or an unexperienced driver. Both of you are unexperienced, and something happened there, and it plugged up. It's usually operator a lot in the beginning. I don't know how to explain it, but some of it's just out of your hands. If your pump is mechanically good to go and it plugs up, I mean, it's got, I'm not a rocket scientist, but it seems like it'd be the mix, what you're putting in it, because the pump's not compromised or broken. So if it plugs up and plugs up and plugs up, one time I was running it in 110-degree heat across a blacktop, and it kept plugging in the same spot on the blacktop, like the concrete was going off right on that spot. So I just put a water hose on it and just water cooled it, just set it against the hose, and had the hose on like medium, and then I could get through it and then get the hell out of there. And the lip on the reducer, once it gets a lip on it, it'll keep plugging in that reducer, and you don't know it, and you can feel it with your finger. You need to get a new reducer because you ran it so long. There's just so many different things that you wouldn't understand until you do it, and then you can understand the language. And then by that time, you're already a pro, so it's already something you know. Hey, babe.
What's the best time to order concrete so you're the first load?
First rounder, 7 o'clock. They call it first round. Second round is 10 o'clock because all the trucks that were on the first round are coming back reloading for yours. And then a lot of them are going back to the load pluses and 3 loaders on the first round. And then the second round's 10, 10:30. Third round would probably be 12:30, But in the summer when it just used to be bonkers busy, you would pump a 1 o'clock a lot, or 3 o'clock, or because they just would do it when they got to do it. That's how it goes. And that's the nature of it. It's just the way it is. And concrete's like no other trade. It's like it's not waiting for you. You can't say, "Oh, let's deal with this later and figure it out and watch some videos." I mean, you got a window, and you have a window. Oh, this looks amazing. Dang. That second. So he's got 1, 2, 3 floating steps coming out. Then if you go to the left to the driveway, he's got another one. And then from the walkway to the driveway is another floating. So technically there's 5 because there's 2 going the opposite way. And I get paid today. I might show you guys the grip. Hey lady, remind me to give you the 200 before we leave. Oh, that's what we're doing. I'm fading in the car. I don't know if I got that commercial job. We'll see. You know, you go 6 inches thick, you got to use a high early polar set at 5,000 psi, 3/4 rock. This guy owned like at least 7 buildings. Some of them were 50, 60, 70,000 square feet in Huntington, all next to each other. 2 were big churches. It was insane. He owned all 7 of them and all the concrete around it. And he just had crap loads, you know. It ended up calcing out to about 18 a foot, but I don't think he liked it. He could probably go 16 because it's all shoot pour, 3/4 rock. Basically like a freeway mix from, you know, a high performer, so you can get on it in a couple of days and drive on it. They had forklifts just pounding just disintegrating it, pulverizing it. And this other business there had these huge electrical wheels that were ruining it. It's got to report it all. It's probably just a maintenance thing for him. It's just every certain amount of years. It's just he's got trip hazards, and there's huge semis coming and huge tandem axles and deliveries. And I mean, the place was like a madhouse. There's so many businesses in there. So he's got to repair a lot of the concrete. It's probably about ended up coming to a couple 100 yards over, you know, saw cut here, demo it out, pour 6 loads, 3 over here, 5 over there. It was like that. It wasn't all in one spot. It was sporadic to the whole property. But I figured 20 a foot was probably going rate, and then I calculated. I'm like, dang, fuck, that's for 3,100 square feet. That's like 48 grand. So I don't know. We'll see. I felt comfortable at 18, but I said there's room to anything's negotiable. We'll see what he does. And I'm not butthurt if I don't get it because it's just business. It's fine. It's about finances for people. It's all broomed up, lady?
Huh?
Is it all broomed up?
Not yet.
Which part isn't?
What?
Which part isn't?
What?
Which part didn't they broom where Jonathan is?
Yeah.
Well, if you want, we can cut out and split
Okay.
because you're going to film the same amount tomorrow.
Mhm.
I mean, the ending, they saw everything. You know, right?
Yeah.
You want to just cut out?
Okay.
I'm over it, bro.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Say bye, everyone. We're going off to Milton. We're going off the live. Say bye-bye. Bye. No, the camera, dude, not me. God, yeah. Guatemala out. See you guys.